Hi everyone, I'm Yasmin Bensultana. Welcome to Innovators News Think Big. Today we will be talking about a specific topic that scholars all around the world have been discussing over the course of history: problem selection. Problem selection is one of the most important steps in determining the ultimate success or failure of an innovative idea. The following describes a step-by-step process of problem selecting. We have the great honor of welcoming one of the best examples in successful problem selecting, Richard Branson. From Virgin Records to Virgin Airlines, Richard Branson has found enormous success as an entrepreneur, but hasn't always been as successful as he is today. In fact, nothing could ever indicate that he was going to be one of the biggest tycoon in the UK economy. So, now let's look back in time and reconstruct the different hurdles Richard Branson was facing from his very first business to becoming one of the most influential entrepreneurs in the world. His very first business was when he was about 9 years old and planted Christmas trees at his parents' house. His thinking was that when he was 18 and left school, the trees were going to be outgrown and he would be able to use the money to go to parties and live happily ever after. Unfortunately, the rabbits have been faster than he was, and he had to come up with a new business idea. Age 15, being dyslexic, he wasn't very good at conventional school, not able to carry on the outstanding academic achievements of his family. At that time, the Vietnamese War was taking place, and he felt that young people didn't have a voice. So he decided to set up a magazine run by young people for young people called The Students, in which they would campaign on issues that they felt strongly about. He managed to work out of a telephone box in school, selling off advertising to pay for printing and paper costs, and then using that money to leave school and launch a magazine, which eventually became the first business of Virgin Group, a 21 billion company with over 50,000 employees worldwide. Their product ranged from entertainment to jewelry and beverages to airlines, and Branson never seems to get tired of coming up with new innovative ideas. It seems plain and simple. If you don't enjoy what you are doing, you are going to have a hard time doing it well and being successful. Sure, you can head to work and sit at a desk job all day that you don't really like, but will you ever own the business itself or be in control of day-to-day decisions? Probably not. Branson is so successful not just because he works hard and is lucky, but because he has fun and enjoys his work. The unique name and brand that Virgin employs is one of the things that has made the company a success. Branson makes sure that the name Virgin represents added value, improved service, and a fresh, sexy approach. When asked, Branson says, "One night I was chatting with a group of 16-year-old girls over a few drinks about the name for the record store. A bunch of ideas were bounced around. Then, as we were all new to business, someone suggested Virgin. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom. So, after having seen what an enormous success his business has become, we want to know what it takes for an innovator to become so successful as Richard Branson. Why him? Having been asked this question, he would often refer to his mother, telling the story about how she would drop him out as a 4-year-old child a few miles from home and let him find his own way home across the fields. And then often, with the most enchanting smile, he would add that he got hopelessly lost. This Sunday morning, my friend Ligia had the pleasure to talk to him in person about the journey from dyslexic high school dropout to one of the richest men in the entire world.
Hello Richard, it's a pleasure to meet you. Tell us, what did your headmaster in school said about you?
I think he said I'll either go to prison or I'll become a multi-millionaire. And so he definitely saw something in me that was going to go one direction or another.
Richard repeats several times that his life's motto is to live life to the full. Somewhere in the book, when he describes an argument between some of the key people at Virgin, he states the following: "My interest in life comes from setting myself huge, apparently unachievable challenges and trying to rise above them." This is true for him from a business perspective. Starting in a business and competing heads-on with British Airways or Coca-Cola definitely comply to that, but also from a personal perspective, doing several record attempts at crossing the Atlantic by boat and balloon. For Richard Branson, business opportunities are like buses. There's always another one coming. If you close yourself off to new opportunities out of ignorance or fear, you might miss your next big idea or concept. It is important for young entrepreneurs to remember, when one project you start doesn't work out, guess what? There's always plenty more to try, so get cracking.